This is Pat Glennon. By day, the Rockland resident watches his 4 kids, and by night, he works for a finance company. In between, he runs a photo blog he calls Unknowingly Boring.
I don't intend the site to be annoying or boring, but you know, it's just the fact that it's day-to-day life stuff. It's, you know, it's not anything earth-shattering that I'm putting up there. So it's, you know, it's kind of a, you know, little inside joke at whatnot.
Every day for a year, Glennon adds a new picture to his site. These are a few examples.
You know, I've been using a camera since I was, you know, just a little kid, because I was always seemed to be handed the camera at, you know, family functions. You know, my dad would, all right, take the pictures. So, and then it continued. You know, having the kids, you take pictures of the kids, take pictures of parties or whatnot. But I said, there's got to be more to it. I want to be able to take pictures that are, you know, more interesting than just a picture of, you know, 4 people sitting on a couch at a birthday party. So, and the idea of it is that you just take, well, I take, you know, several days. There are days I take dozens of photos. There are days I only take a couple. But you take photos every day, and you post one new photo every day for that year, for an entire year. And it's just, I think, a great way to chronicle a year, get better taking photographs. I mean, if you do something every day for a year, you know, hopefully you're going to get better doing it. So, and you know, just it's you know, a neat way to capture things. And I've noticed this as well. You capture things that normally would have, you know, you never would have thought twice about. You know, once you went to bed that night, that memory's gone forever. But there's, you know, the cool little things that, you know, I'm glad that I've been able to capture and have some sort of record of.
He says it's easy to start.
I just have a point shoot.
It's you know, it's a fairly nice one. It's a Kodak, you know, 6 megapixel, 10 times zoom. But a lot of the sites, a lot of the photo sites that I kind of inspired by, I guess, when I decided to start this, the guys are using, you know, this $800, $900 Nikons that I don't have the money for. But I guess the nice thing about it is you don't need that. You just get out and you start shooting, and that's the beauty of digital. You don't have to worry about burning film, so it's cheap and easy. So I don't have anything amazing that, like I said, I use pretty much a point and shoot camera. I do have a cheap version of Photoshop that I use to adjust lighting and whatnot, but I use basically all the built-in functionality that you have in Windows. So you don't need anything special to do this, and you don't need to pay to have a blog. You can go to you know, a number of sites will offer free blogging services. I just use Windows Photo Gallery. It doesn't have any photos because I haven't shot any photos today yet. And you see, it goes 365 day 1, and it just goes all the way down to where we are currently. And it's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photographs.
What day are you on right now?
174.
Have you ever found it hard to think of ideas of what to shoot?
Well, if you look at some of the days that I've shot, yes, you can tell it's pretty obvious. And there are days where it's a chore. There are days where I just don't want to pick up the camera. And there are days where I haven't picked up the camera. I'm getting, you know, I work evenings. I'm getting ready to head off to the office, and I haven't taken a single shot. So I take the camera with me to the office in hopes that somewhere on the drive to work or on the drive home, something will strike my interest. And but you know, there's never been a day where well, there have been days where I've just taken a picture just to get a picture taken. So, but usually something, you know, because there are days that are days. There's nothing happens. So it's, you know, in those days, yeah, you have to just, you know, pick something and shoot it. You know, there's been pictures of my cat. There's been pictures of me taking mail out of the mailbox. So, but that's all right. Every day can't be a winner.
You push that.
Glennon said the challenge really is finding something new to photograph every day.
Let's go.
On this day, however, it was easy. He shot me.
A little better.
What's it? A dog.
There you go. That's what I do.
For the Patriot Ledger, I'm Andrew Lightman.